What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, let's talk about it. I was doing a live stream earlier and I was discussing the unfortunate situation and chain of events that's taking place with Undefeated, 3-division world champion, former WBA super featherweight super world champion, WBA regular lightweight world champion, WBA junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Davis, who is 27 wins, no loss and no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, and apparently is a girlfriend, children, mother, significant other of Gervonta Davis that he's been involved with a DV situation with, and he reportedly was arrested, and he was held, and he got had to pay 10% of a $1,000 bond, which turned into $100 that Gervonta Davis had to pay for to get released. Okay, he was released according to members of his team that told me he was released, and shortly after, not long after, as I was doing my live stream, it was released that revealed that the audio from the 911 call was released, and in this audio, you can hear the young lady stating that she needs help. She wants somebody to come help her. She's in fear of her life, and she's in danger, right? Multiple times over. You can hear this on the audio. Now, again, I can't say this enough. This is because this is the sport of boxing. Gervonta Davis is a boxer, and he has a massive card coming up January 7th, next Saturday, which he's headlining in Washington, D.C., amongst many other superstars within the sport of boxing, okay? And Gervonta Davis, people are saying that, you know, the fight is in jeopardy. There's people calling for the fight to be canceled. Mainly, obviously, there's going to be a lot of women that have an issue with this because they're going to feel like he's above the law. And so, in the audio, again, as I listen to the audio, not passing judgment, I'm just giving my opinion. And the young lady is being asked multiple times her location and who she's involved with this altercation with, and she's refusing to respond. Okay, she's not giving up any information, which one of the queens in the chat, she stated something that made sense to me. She said that she didn't want to have him arrested. She just wanted to be safe and removed from the situation, as she just wanted to go home. And she just wanted to possibly scare Gervonta Davis by using the law to do so, right? And that, you know, she may not have been in a situation where she wanted him to be arrested, but she did say in this audio, as you can hear, that he allegedly attacked me in front of the child, or so on and so forth. And clearly she's saying that she's in a vehicle and that he's messing up her tires so that she can't leave, right? Gervonta Davis, I will say this, he has to use better judgment, right? You have to know that you are a public figure, a major figure, a celebrity, a high-profile athlete, a multi-millionaire, and a young African-American multi-millionaire at that. You have a big event coming up, and you have to be, you know, responsible. You have to be accountable, okay? And clearly he didn't use his better judgment. He let his emotions get the best of him. Many people are questioning, why was she even there? Why was she even present? Seeing as though, you know, it's a tradition that, you know, fighters keep, you know, the women or significant others out of what they're doing because they need to focus, right? And clearly he lost focus. His emotions got the best of him in this situation because he never, once it started to escalate the slightest bit, knowing what you have at stake. Not, again, I have to say this and I have to keep saying this. I have 4 daughters and 5 sisters. Okay, and so I'm not being insensitive, and I'm not saying that the sport of boxing or his career is more important than her physical health. And that's not what I'm saying. I want to clarify that, and I can't say that enough, because people start to tend to think that, oh, you putting the sport of boxing and his career over her physical health. No, that's not what I'm doing in the least bit. I'm just saying, for him, he has to make smarter decisions. I don't know the young lady. I do have encountered and been around Gervonta Tank Davis, and I do have had conversations with Gervonta Tank Davis, and I'm familiar with Gervonta Tank Davis. Do I know him personally to know what he will and will not do behind closed doors? I will say this: nobody knows nobody that personally, because you get shockers all the time, where people do things that you say, I never thought that this person would do that. Your children, your family members, your friends, everybody's been in that position where you have someone you say, man, I would never think in a million years he would do such a thing. Okay, so you know nobody that well, only they know themselves and their capabilities. And then when you factor in emotions and relationships, sky's the limit to the extent people will go when they feel emotionally hurt, emotionally detached, or anything of the nature. So with that said, when I'm listening to the tape, to me, and this is my opinion and what I get from it, because everybody's asking me about the tape, did I hear the audio, why didn't I make a video about it, why am I taking Gervonta Tank Davis' side, why am I siding with the fighter, so many different reasons, right? So many different things that people want me to discuss. And so when I listen to the audio, first of all, for him to be arrested in this situation and then only have $100 bond to get out, and the court system knows he's a multi-millionaire, they usually set the bar as high as possible when dealing with multi-millionaires, because they know they can afford it. This was even $1,000. He had to pay 10% of $1,000, which was $100. He could have just paid the $1,000. It didn't make a difference. The $1,000 is corner store money, bodega money, pizzeria money for Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, so that is an indication to me that it's not as serious as it's being led to be, perceived, right? But at the same token, right, I don't want to say that for her it may have been that serious, but clearly the court system didn't think it was that serious of a event and situation. And Gervonta Tank Davis, is a professional athlete, professional boxer, right? And again, in the audio, like I said, I can hear in the audio her saying, please help me, I need to go home, right? So clearly she was, in a state of stress, right? Clearly. And she wanted out of the situation. And maybe he wanted to, you guys stay here, X, Y, and Z. And we don't know what took place. Maybe he found something. Maybe she found something. Who knows? Nobody knows what took place. But I don't think that they would have released Gervonta Tank Davis, because here's another thing. The news channel that reported this down in Florida, they were playing the clips of Gervonta Tank Davis's past altercation back in 2020, going on 3 years now, February of 2020. So February of 2023, it's gonna be 3 years ago. And that doesn't excuse the situation, that doesn't lighten it, okay, that doesn't dismiss it. But they're playing this clip of this situation from 3 years ago, and they're playing it as if it's leading you to believe that this was current. That had nothing to do with this particular situation at all whatsoever. It's very misleading, okay? And so because it's very misleading, right, it's going to have people thinking the worst, because you thinking this is this particular altercation, which is not. You thinking that, you know, the absolute worst of Gervonta Tank Davis, because this is the picture that they're giving you. You see, he did this before. He has it in him. I'm not saying he does or he doesn't. I don't know. Again, like I said, nobody knows anybody's what lengths what somebody else would go to. You don't know how far somebody would go. We don't know. We assume. So with that said, I feel like it's misleading, because we need to know the actual facts. Period. She knows the actual facts. He knows the actual facts. And then there's the in between, the truth, right? So none of us truly know. Period. We don't know. And so with that said, I'm gonna wait till everybody asks me about the audio. And if I'm gonna play the audio, I didn't play it purposely. I won't play the audio. I've heard the audio. I'm gonna wait till the facts come out. I'm not gonna publicly judge Gervonta Tank Davis right now. You know, that's not my job. He's an athlete. I'm a reporter for the sport of boxing, and that's where it ends. Period. So let's see how this unfolds. Let's see how the facts come out, and then we can make a decision on how you view him or not. But nobody's perfect. No man should put their hands on a woman, and vice versa. Learn to deal with your emotions better. Period. That's what I'll say. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.